Welcome. My name is Kelvin Fox. I am a Technical Marketing Engineer, or TME, with the Aruba switching team. I will be showing you in this video the REST APIs for the Aruba OS-Switch and the Aruba OS-CX. Now, on the agenda for today, we will have a brief introduction to what REST APIs are, and then we will move on to see the REST APIs on the Aruba OS-Switch and the Aruba OS-CX. Now, even if you have no idea what REST means, chances are you have been interacting with it throughout the web. REST stands for the Representational State Transfer, and it is an architectural style. That means it describes how the communication between the client and the server runs. REST manages the client-server relationship and strives for speed and performance by incorporating reusable components. REST is also stateless. Client data is not stored on the server between interactions, and the session is stored on the client side. There's a separation of concerns between the client and the server. They operate independently of each other, and both can be replaceable. REST is cacheable. Data from the server can be cached on the client side, which can improve the performance speed. REST is also secure by using encryption for its communication. And in addition, there is also a uniform approach which allows for standardization of the service. Thus, a RESTful API would be one that is stateless, separates concerns between the client and server, allows for caching of data client-side, and utilizes standardized URIs and the standard methods to manipulate, add, or delete data. All these elements make REST much easier to scale. Now for a quick overview on how REST works. The communication between the client and the server will go a little bit like this. Every interaction will have a request and a response. The request from the client is composed of a method and a URI, the Universal Resource Identifier. That's the part that pinpoints exactly what resource that, in this case, I want to get information about. The server will answer with a response containing a response status code and the data that I've requested. Here are 4 of the methods that you will most likely encounter. Get, that retrieves information from a resource. Post, that creates a new resource. Delete will remove the resource. Input will update an aspect or an attribute of that existing resource. So, where do we find the information for the Aruba OS-Switch APIs? You can visit this site. While on here, you can search by keyword, like REST, and I will point out that the device API documentation for Aruba OS-Switch can be downloaded from here. I have downloaded the documentation for the latest Switch release and the latest API version. To get more information on the requests that you can make to the API, you can follow the path to the schema for the device REST APIs. And here you'll find an HTML document and I just want to point out that here it would show you, if you click on the link, exactly what to expect for each request and response. And on requests that it requires data to be inputted, you can see that in the schema it would let you know which data needs to be there present and sent in with the request for the request to be successful. And here's a chart showing the compatibility between the Switch operating system version and the REST API version. The latest for Aruba OS Switch is 16.08 and the API version 6, with Aruba OS-CX being 10.2 and REST API version 1. Every Aruba OS-CX device comes with the Swagger web user interface. This interface contains all the documentation for the API and the ability to configure everything on the Switch, and you can monitor any state or pull any statistics by using the API. To log on to the Swagger web UI, you just need to log into the graphical interface for your CX device, entering your username and password, going to the Systems page by clicking on the gear symbol and selecting API. From the REST API window, you can see all of the resources. You can click on a resource. You can see the methods that you can use with that resource. Click on the method. You can see an example of what the data that you would get from the resource looks like, an example of the status codes that you would receive, that you can receive, and you can even run the command from this interface. As you can see, you would receive that status code and a response formatted in that JSON format. There's also the curl command used to get this resource that you could copy and use as a framework for your own commands. There are resources that require data to be passed on with the method. In those cases, the Swagger interface, even if you have missed that it is a required value, once you try to submit the command, it would point out that you're still missing some information. Now that we have seen the REST APIs, of course, you will have to enable them on your devices. These are the CLI commands to enable the REST APIs on Aruba OS Switch and Aruba OS-CX. That would conclude my brief overview of the REST APIs for Aruba OS Switch and Aruba OS-CX. Thank you for tuning in, and stay tuned for more videos in our Aruba Bots series.